My parents took me to the Van Wezel last night. We saw a show called Elvis Lives. And this is the Van Wezel. We used to call it the Purple Cow, but they don't call it that anymore. Sarasota went vegan and nobody wanted to watch a show inside a carcass. So when Joni Mitchell said that they paved paradise and put up a parking lot, she could have meant this. Nevertheless, this parking lot has the best view of any parking lot in the world, I think. And it was basically 3 different Elvis impersonators showing the different parts of Elvis's life. So like you had 50s Elvis where he was dancing and shaking and just, you know, blow out Elvis. See, this is Elvis in the 50s when he was young and could dance. Then you had 60s Elvis, which is more like running in place kind of Elvis. This is Elvis in the 60s. And then you had like the 70s Elvis where he's just kind of, he's going to shake a leg and that's pretty much all you're going to get. And that's Elvis in the 70s. Sure, that back in the day, the Sarasota Opera House was actually just a regular old theater. And this is where Elvis performed when he was in town. Now, if I'm wrong, I have plenty of Facebook friends who will correct me. But it was a really interesting show to see the whole dynamic and how he changed. And I've always thought, you know, if I have a major, huge goal, at least for my ego anyway, be to be bigger than Elvis. So I'm going to see if I can't do that. So if you live in Sarasota, you got to come here to Restaurant, Waffle Stop, eat with Elvis. Yay! This is where Elvis ate when he came to Sarasota at the Waffle Stop. So the rumor is that Elvis ate here February 21st, 1956. But they don't have peanut butter and banana sandwich on this thing. So that's kind of crazy. What I liked about Elvis a lot was that he had his own style. He would do a lot of other people's songs, but do them just in his own unique way. Just his own Elvis way. But I think about all of Elvis's songs and, you know, generally I like to play a lot of other people's songs, and I do them in my own way. I do this show called the Cowboy Cabaret, and it's a lot of fun. But the songs that I pick are usually, they gotta mean something. They gotta really speak to me in some way. And I like a lot of Elvis songs. But I don't love any of them, you know? There's none of them that really speak to me and says, hey, this is supposed to change the world. I want world-changing songs. I want you to hear the song and have something shift inside you, you know? And Elvis's songs don't do that. Blue suede shoes and All Shook Up. They're a lot of fun, but I don't know. Maybe I'll learn them together. This is the building where I work now. Bold, live, work, play. See, the thing about Elvis was, he was bold. And I'm not sure what made him who he was, whether it was more of his pride or his humility. But he had this great measured blend. And I think really, to really be bold, you gotta do both. You gotta take measured steps, be who you are, without being too pompous. And realize don't hold back from all that you do. If I can do that, if I can be consistent about it, to continue to perform, continue to write, continue to get it out there, let people know that that's what I do, yeah, I can be bigger than Elvis. One of these days. But if I'm not bigger than Elvis, that's okay too. I just gotta be better than I was yesterday. That's all I need.